The reason we have so many masculine black women is because they're heads of households or they share a partnership household. Anytime you have a woman in a role of leadership position bring out masculine out of anybody. I get a situation when you have I had women that was captains in the military. They had to be masculine. Or the soldiers will run over them. They had to get out of character. When you have these women,
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro,
you over
where
there
you
eating stuff you
been?
can't pronounce?
did you just roll up in here with a stocking cap on?
yes,
The male bonnet?
I'm not a YouTuber no more. I'm from the
Why?
Yeah, man. Hey, Mr. Logic, man. People emailing me and everything, asking about you. People, man, stories came up like something happened. You disappeared, and man, I was even worried. I'm like,
What
I
happened
went,
when
I
you
went
get that
looking for
wake
you on
up money?
Security Boss channel. I'm like, I don't know where he at, y'all.
man. Look,
You ain't got to explain it, but I'm glad to see you though.
oh no, it's good to see you too, man. This like it was good. I popped in. I said, "Team Dale, that's my dog." Miss Taken, where you been? The nigga above me tells him he got goddamn Ethernet cables coming out his hair. Get
Eat to that.
cables.
Hilarious.
I see my man AP in the building too. Podcast. I never met you, ma'am.
Brienne.
Brienne. I just want to just say hello. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. You've been missed, Logic.
Nah, I've been good. You know, I said for 2023, I want to make it about me. So yeah. So whatever I do, I'm saying I'm going to cooking school. If y'all don't know, I enjoy cooking. You know what I'm saying? Even though I DoorDash because I have to. So you know what I'm saying? I figured I'm gonna start doing some new stuff and let my hair grow out. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do all kind of crazy stuff. Mr. Logic 22, no, 23 gonna be crazy. I'm finna get that cables in my head.
Girl. You
Damn, dude, your hair long as hell, man.
Yeah, you pulling all that. Look at that hang. He got some shrinkage in there. That's all.
It don't hit the same when it's on a man though. I don't know why that is.
It's all the information.
When
That's
it's on a woman, it's beautiful.
Wow. What texture is your hair? Is it 4C?
Yeah, I think it's
No,
It's 4C. I'm 4B.
mine is
So I
4C.
hear you.
Boy, that's Division
It's
9.
amazing
That's
when y'all
funny.
know these numbers. I don't even know what those numbers mean. I hear people
Me
saying it all the
neither.
time.
That hair ain't 4C. He from Chicago. That hair Division 9.
y'all don't know what Division 9 is, but in the county, that's the violent cell block. Murders
Okay,
and
y'all.
over
Okay, we
1,000
have to get on
pounds.
with the conversation because I'm not gonna be here with y'all all night. It's not gonna happen. I got two more.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Y'all were talking about like why Black women, tend to seem to come across more masculine or what have you. I do have a question. With men, do you think Black men are also perceived to be much more aggressive? Like Black women are considered to be more masculine. Do you think Black men are perceived to be more aggressive?
Masculinated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
So
And it
do
works
you
in our
think
benefit.
that has anything to do with the way we interact? Like if you're coming across to be more aggressive, that Black women are, like you said, I guess kind of sense matching that energy because we are perceived to be more masculine?
I'll say this really quickly, and I've admitted this a couple of times before, and I'm not gonna lie, it's like I don't want to exaggerate it, but it's like discomforting to admit this. The darker you are as a woman, the worse it looks when you're being aggressive, right? And it's the same thing with men too, but it's just you just expect men to be aggressive. It's in our nature possibly to be aggressive, but the darker you are as a woman, it just looks for any loud, belligerent, ghetto type of behavior, it just looks worse.
I think it looks.
And I'm a dark-skinned person saying that, so believe me, that's what I'm saying. I feel some type of way about saying it because I have to acknowledge that the same is true for us men. That if you see me as a dark-skinned man running down the street, the first thing you might think is, I just committed some crime. I'm trying to get away from something. I'm in the middle of some aggressive act, right? Whereas you might see somebody else like, I don't know, let's go with JR because I think he's light-skinned, right? You might see him and you might think, oh, he's just jogging, he healthy. You know what I'm saying? And I think I've noticed that over the course of my life. I'm not saying that's true for everybody, but I do think that has something to do with it. But I would say this, Ms. Taken, is something I think you should consider. There's more married black men than there are black women. So when you take that into account, I think you have to really consider that it may be something to this narrative, what the men are saying about women and their aggression and their disrespectful, condescending, belligerent type of behavior. We can't be dismissive of it. It's just not attractive, particularly in women. If you're outside, and I got a video that I'm gonna react to in a couple of days. This dude was in the gas station, tapped a woman on her behind. So that's what you did. She went outside, got her dark-skinned boyfriend, and he came in there and put the backs on that dude, right? You did that, right? That's what you want. You want that man to be in that aggressive mode. So you kind of, like you said, the matching of the energy is just not a good thing. You want that from that man, but for you, it's just not a good thing.
I'm gonna let you go. Minus 2 seconds. I just wanted to debunk that. I wanted to clarify. You're absolutely right. There are more men who are currently married than there are black women. But in overall of the percentage of people who have actually married, there are more women who've actually married than black women who've actually married than black men. Does that make sense?
But see,
I understand what you said, but
podcast, you didn't answer the question. Mistaken. I'm gonna surrender. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And these chat niggas ain't gonna like what I'm finna say. The reason we have so many masculine black women is because they're heads of households or they share a partnership household. Anytime you have a woman in a role of leadership position bring out masculine out of anybody. I get the situation when you have I had women that was captains in the military. They had to be masculine. The soldiers will run over them. They had to get out of character. When you have these women, and I used to say this all the time, well, women cut off the electricity on dudes and y'all used to laugh like because y'all didn't get what I was saying. What I was saying is that these women held too much power in the household. They was the head of these households. They can take your PlayStation, throw it out the window. What you gonna do, nigga? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Because she's paying half of the bills and she paying majority of the bills. She's sucking and smashing. You know what I'm saying? She's doing everything. So now these partnerships that we are in today, they're partnerships. These women has an equal role to these men. And they got something else that the men don't got. A wet box. So now they will hold a majority in the household. So now by being in charge, anytime you see somebody in charge, it will bring out masculine attributes. That's why we see our women so masculine, because for the most part in relationships, they are in charge.